Hello sir, good morning. This is your application vnez provider and user. So this is the application, user application, and this one is the provider application. User can make a booking by user application and provider can accept the bookings by provider application. So this is the first update. You can see your app with your branding. If I remove the application from history, you can see the app is coming with your branding. We can definitely change this icon in the next updates. So now I open the user and provider app and keep it in background. And now I open the user app. I can see categories that you wanted: men, women and packages. And I can see different services inside. Right now I have one service in haircut, so I will test that. And I can see other features below. We will discuss those in the next updates. And now I can firstly log in. So let me log out and show you how to log in. Now I will enter my Gmail ID or phone number and password. So I have shared you the Gmail ID and password. And yeah, that's how I can easily log in. Now it have a lot of addresses. I can either choose from this or I can also choose my live location. Right now I am going to choose the first address. Okay, and that is how your app will look. And now you can see all the categories on the top and you can easily choose services inside it. Before then that, make sure you are logged in the provider app. So I open the provider app and log in. That is my provider application that you can see. From here I can see all the services and I can subscribe to them. Okay, so right now you can see haircut service I have already subscribed. If I do not subscribe, I will not get new bookings. If I subscribe, only then I will get bookings. So okay, now it is done. I click on men and I go to haircut. I can see this category, this service. It has two options. You want the haircut for boys or men. So you can have similar only one option or two options. That is your choice. Let's say I choose this one. Okay, or let's say I choose the boys one and I click on add to cart. And once I click on add to cart, I click on proceed to checkout and now it will ask me my address and much more detail. Now I can enter that easily. If I click on this plus button and I click on this arrow, it will automatically take my live address. I don't need to enter my address. So that is what the feature you are having. The application automatically take your live address. And now click on I agree with terms and condition. And now the application will have a lot of features of payment options like pay after service, pay with wallet and much more. So let's say you want to pay after service. So you will click on this or you can pay online and click on proceed to checkout. And yeah, that is how a user will make a booking. And now this booking will go to the provider. The provider application will receive a new booking. If I go to the request, I can see this is a pending request that I just received. I can click on it and I can see the detail of the booking. What is the booking, what is the customer detail and much more. And now if I want, I can chat to the customer. I can have a chat with the customer. Okay, customer can also have a chat with the provider. You can see every time there is something, I receive a notification. So the notification feature is also perfectly working in your application. Okay, so that is how the chat is working. Okay, and that is how the provider is receiving the notification for chat. And now let's say the provider want to accept this booking. He will click on accept and he can click on yes. And that is how a provider can accept a new booking. You can see when the provider accepted the booking, immediately you got the update that your booking has been accepted. So like this, your booking get accepted. Okay, and now let's go ahead. And now if the provider wants to see the customer location on map, he can easily see the customer location on map like this. Like this he can see, because I am sitting in the same place, that's why it's showing me this location only, just 1 minute away. And that is how the provider can use the Google map directly to see the customer location. And now the provider wants to accept and then he has been reached to the location and the service has been started. So we click on ongoing. So now if the customer wants to see, You can see the service is coming ongoing. Okay, so every time there is a status change, you can easily check it. And now let's see the service has been completed. So the provider will click on completed, and that is how a customer make a booking. Provider can accept it and complete the booking. Easily you can see all the booking detail you are getting in your application. And now a customer can easily give a 5-star review to this service. And yeah, that is how your application is working. If the customer wants to rebook the same service, he can rebook. Okay, and let me tell you the more features of your application. From here you can see language section. You can choose Hindi or English, and according to that the application language will change. So right now I am choosing English. Easily like this you can change the language. And from here you can see the loyalty points. Loyalty points means every time the customer make a booking, he can earn some points that he can use in the next booking. That is available. You can also turn off or turn on this one. And there are other features like my wallet. You can see the points available in your wallet. You can recharge your wallet with money, online payment, and you can use it in the time of booking. Now let's see the feature of the provider application. Provider can see all the services listed here, and he can subscribe whichever he wants to subscribe. Remember, he will get the notification only for services he has subscribed. From here he can see his total earning, his total bookings, and much more. If he wants to see the details, let me tell you. He can see the earning monthly, or he can also see particular month, particular day, and much more. He can also see different reports like earning report, overview, and much more. He can see how much earning he has done in every booking like this. He can also see his expense report and much more. Right now you are having only limited queries here. That's why you are seeing limited data. And that is the first update of your application. If you have any queries, you can let us know. And let me show you how the app is looking in phone. That is how the user and provider app is looking. Thank you.